Welcome back to another episode of Daily Fortnite, your daily podcast about Fortnite. I'm your host, Mikey, aka Mike Daddy, aka Magnificent Mikey, and it's Star Wars month. That's right, it's Star Wars month. We're already a week into Star Wars month. It's been a little bit since I've recorded an episode. Update on that. I have been working hard on that map I told you about. I am going to have it published by this weekend. Okay, it's not going to be what I hoped. I haven't ever spent a lot of time in creative, so I had some big ideas. I got some. Yeah, I made one map. Where I set up my map one way, and then I tested it out a little bit, and then I didn't like it. So boom, I restarted everything over. Then I worked on that. I like the layout of my map now. It is a small arena or a gun game. That should be a small enough arena that it should feel chaotic and fun. Like you're always in action. And then so I got the arena set up, and then I had all these ideas of like, oh, I'm going to set up all these like chaotic things that could happen throughout the match, setting up all these different devices and things, right? And like I said, I really don't know what I'm doing. So I've ran into a lot of trouble trying to get things set up and working properly, and timing them properly and all that. So, at this point, I think I'm just going to release a super simplified version, and get this thing out. And it just so happens that this upcoming weekend, I have a 3-day weekend, and I'm on my own for the weekend. Wife and kids are out of town for the weekend. So, I have some errands I need to do and chores I need to do, all 3 days, of course, around the house. But, since I have those 3 days off and I'm going to be publishing this island, I want to, have a community get together. Hopefully, I don't have a specific time at the moment of this recording. I know it'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, sometime in the afternoon on the West Coast. So my afternoon, my time. Which might be later afternoon or early evening for you Central and East Coast timers, and then, definitely at night for any EU players that might join us. But yeah, that's a plan. I just, it's been a long time since I have played with the community as well, so I'm hoping this message will get out there. And you guys will come join me and play this gun game map I built. I haven't officially published it yet, so I'll probably do that. I'll probably do that sometime Thursday, and then let you guys know for sure. And then that way it's all up and ready to go, and we can all join each other on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right, so that's what's been going on. Like I said, usually I don't have that much time to actually record and play, so that's why I haven't recorded the last week or so. Because instead of recording and playing, I've just been building, wanting to get this thing built. If I would have just what I'm about to release, if that would have just been my original plan, like, oh, this is all I'm going to do, I could have got it done in a day. Which is disappointing. But, I spent like the last week or so or whatever trying to set up all these cool mechanics and effects and events and stuff. But I said, I don't know what I'm doing, so I couldn't figure it out. But hopefully we'll have a good time once that's up and uh, have that playing this weekend. All right. So that's what's been going on with me. And then in the game here, obviously it's Star Wars month. I've already passed May the 4th and Revenge of the 5th. Or, I'm recording this on Revenge of the 6th if, you prefer one or the other. I've heard debates on whether, it's obviously it's May the 4th, but should it be Revenge of the 5th or Revenge of the 6th? You guys tell me what you but yeah, Star Wars month going on. A lot of fun stuff going on with this, right? We got some new game modes: Galactic Siege, Escape Vader, and Droid Tycoon. In the Discord, Guido Lose and Sadas Bob, or Sadas Bob, talked about Droid Tycoon and how much fun that is, and how fast you can gain experience and level up if you play that mode. And I experienced that myself. So one of the nights, I saw them talking about that, and I said, you know what? Let me go test that out for myself, and just see how well that works. And I'll tell you what, I don't know how much time I played. It was not that much time though. It was barely any time. Like, I went in, I started, I got through the tutorial, and next thing you know, I had gained 8 levels, I think it was, in a short span of time. So if you're, looking for something to gain easy, fast experience right now, go play Droid Tycoon. So yeah, go do that. Let's see here. What else is going on for this Star Wars month? I mean, on May 19th, The Mandalorian and Grogu watch is going to be like a special 10-minute sneak peek of Star Wars: The Mandalorian and Grogu, and a special message from Jon Favreau. And they got the other modes I already mentioned. There's like a fish stick back bling reward for linking your Disney account with your Epic account. So there, go ahead, check that out. Odyssey on May 14th has a Lego Fortnite thing going on for Star Wars. So yeah, seems like it's a pretty good Star Wars month celebration. All right, and yeah, that's what I got for you in terms of the Star Wars month. And then in game, like I said, it's been a while since I recorded, so I'm not really gonna go over all the numbers right now of each gameplay or each game mode being played. But I do want to go over this peak number. I'm recording this again it is a Wednesday night, so over the last 24 hours, our peak was 821,419. That is insanely low. I've never seen it that low. So it's got to be, like the combination of all the things that have been going on with Fortnite, right? With all the layoffs, the V-Bucks price change, the last season being a bug-filled, long, kind of boring season. This one, I haven't played it that much now because I was on vacation. I've taken a week off just working on creative. Like what I have played of this season, I enjoy, but it feels like there's enough, there's enough been going on that it's affecting the numbers. Now, if you look at like the monthly numbers and the not just like it was the peak number, but if you look at like the not just the concurrent number, but if you look like the overall number, the amount of people that played during the day, we're still talking about millions, tens of millions. It's just, the highest amount of people that are on at the same time is getting much lower right now. So you could see like that means to me like there's just not that as much excitement about the game in long seasons, boring seasons, bad seasons with a lot of bugs, and then all the other negative news around Fortnite. Then that I could see how that brings that down. But yeah, that's what's going on with that right now. Gosh, like I don't even remember anything about quests at this point. Like what the last things that I covered that have to do with quests. But if I go take a look, that Save the World stuff still up there. The elites, of course, do your rivalries. I saw that the Ice King team, they've already won 1 billion rivalries this season. My goodness. I guess that's just the team to be. I guess that's the team I should have picked at the beginning. Absolutely recognize this. Weeklies. Gosh, yeah. See, like I feel like I'm so far behind that I might have like 2 or 3 weeks. So, I'm not even going to go over these ones. There's going to be a new set that comes out on the day after I'm recording this. So I'll go over the newest set of quests then, and then from that point we'll be all caught up. Those gold cubes are still there to collect. Do your dailies every day. Get your milestones done. Rank for those rank rewards. And that's your reminder about quests, okay? Competitive wise. Okay? I'm not going to cover anything today or go over any of the leaderboards or anything. But I will say, so I did watch as much of the FNCS as I could during this last week that or so that I wasn't recording, and there was a lot of really fun competition, some really good competition. So I hope you guys are checking that out when you get the chance. So yeah, that's what I have to say about competitive today. And then now that I'm going to start getting back in the swing of things, because I'll be spending a lot less time in creative, then we'll start looking at things at this point. All right. Now let's head on over to the item shop, and I'll give you my item of the day. But let me remind you that you can use code Mikey, MMIKIE, in the item shop, and some of the proceeds will go to help support the show. Okay. There's just been so much stuff that they've been putting in the, so it'll take me a second to scroll through and decide what it is I want to be the item of the day. But there's been so many good things in the item shop recently. Star Wars, and then I feel like they know that they also compete with Star Wars, that other things that people will want to purchase Star Wars stuff. So they've been putting out a bunch of good stuff. But with that being said, the thing I'm going to make my item of the day today is the Dagobah Luke bundle. I absolutely love it. I love having Yoda as the back bling. and Yoda's cane pickaxe. Uh, just mostly having Luke and Yoda there, actually having Yoda on Luke's back, as you would see, him wearing what you would see in the movie. I think that's just really cool. And I'm just I absolutely love Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so that's what I'm going. All right. And then, yeah, as far as comments, yeah, I'm not going to go over any comments either because it's been a while since I recorded, so everything's old now. But start commenting from this point forward, and, I'll be responding to them. And then, Blaine has been very busy with his last couple of weeks of track, but he should be doing his item shop update episodes more regularly. And then I noticed that he kept forgetting to check for comments, so I'll get on him about that, so that when you guys are leaving him comments on his episodes, that he's responding to you guys as well. All right. Well, good little catch up again. Please, let's like I said, like it's a very free weekend for me. I got so much extra time. I don't normally, I'm planning on playing for hopefully hours. I don't normally get to play 4 hours at a time with all the things that I have going on in my life. With work and 5 kids and a wife and all the things that we have to do, and places kids got to be and things that are scheduled. Yeah, I'm excited to put out this map, even though it's going to be very simple. I'm excited to put it out just because it'll be a fun place for the community to get together, have a fun time playing, a fun, simple gun game, but get to interact with each other and have some fun. All right. So, hopefully you'll be able to set some time aside and do that this weekend. Like I said, I'm going to do it all 3 days that I have off. Don't have any specific set time yet because I do still have other errands that I have to get done, but it should be sometime in the afternoon on the West Coast time. So hopefully I'll see you online and we'll play my gun game together. All right. There you go. That's going to be the end of this episode. Make sure you go join the daily Fortnite Discord and hang out with us. Follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. Head over to Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star rating and a written review for a shout out on the show. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, have fun, be safe, and don't get lost in the storm.